Today's videos are brought to you by Autobahn, located at 146.4 Havelock Road, Colombo 5. How's it going, everyone? Liam here for Autobahn, and today I'm proud to present to you all a review of this 2017 Audi Q3 30 TFSI. I'm sorry I have not uploaded in a long time. I've just been super busy with exams and O-levels and all that kind of stuff, but I'm back and proud to present you guys this review. So as always, I'm going to give you guys a full and in-depth review of it. I'll show you guys the interior and the exterior of the SUV. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Off with the trunk, you can of course open it via the key, the button inside, or the lever here. There's your cargo cover. It's quite a decent sized trunk. The seats are 60-40 split folding, of course. Storage here, obviously pretty decent size, like I mentioned. So overall, it's pretty decent size. Coming to the back seat of a Q3. It's an okay size. As you can see, I'm about 6'3" almost. My knees are just touching the back of the seat, but I can fit my feet underneath the seat. Headroom is alright, pretty good, and shoulder room isn't too bad either. There is no center armrest, but you do get a power outlet down there, and rear AC vents. So overall, not a bad back seat. Here's the key fob for the Q3. It's a slightly older design Audi key fob, which in my opinion I find better because I quite like these older switchblade keys. This does have smart key access, so as long as you have the key fob on you, it will work. Right now the car is unlocked. To lock it, just touch the little indent on any of the 4 door handles and the car will lock. And to unlock it, just grab the back of the door handle and the car will unlock. It has silver metallic exterior with full black leatherette interior, along with suede in the center of the seats. Quite a nice step in height. It's not too high, it's not too low, it's just about right. Along with the smart key access, this Q3 does also have push button start, so just make sure you have the key fob in the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and press the console mounted start button to start it. Very nice. Let's give it a quick rev. Not a bad sounding car. Sport mode. Tiptronic shifting. Our parking aid. We have our parking brake right here. Right now it is engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push down. And to engage it, just pull up. Has a 3-spoke electrically assisted leather wrap steering wheel. Very smooth power steering. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the automatic headlamps, front and rear fog lights, the high beams, as well as the hazards. pop the hood. All the windows are fully automatic. And we'll go ahead and check out the exterior.
This Q3 has a 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 148 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8.6 seconds and a top speed of 210 kilometers per hour. The Audi Q3 is a crossover that was unveiled in 2011 at the Shanghai Motor Show and went into production the same year. The Q3 shares the Volkswagen Group A5 platform, also known as the Q35, so it shares parts with the Volkswagen Golf, Audi A3 and Skoda Yeti. Compared to the bigger Q5 and Q7, which are aimed at being more practical and off-road capable, the Q3 is aimed at being more of a lifestyle CUV. The Q3 received a few facelifts throughout its 7-year lifespan until the 2019 model was unveiled in July of 2018. For anyone interested, this Q3 is for sale at Autobahn Sri Lanka for 11.9 million Sri Lankan rupees.
This Q3 is riding on two 35/50 R 18-inch tires with 5 split-spoke rim. Coming to the interior. As I mentioned, power windows, locks, and mirrors. Storage in the door, child locks for the rear windows. Full power driver's seat. Coming down here we have our light controls, hood release, accelerator, and brake. This is where you would hold the key if, say, the battery goes dead or the car does not pick the key up for some reason. So you'd hold it there and the car will pick up the key and you can start the engine. Coming to the interior, dual zone automatic climate control. Our fan and speed, our different zones, recirculation, and our front and rear defrost, and automatic. Down here we have a bit of storage to store the key. Over here we have our parking assist controls, our traction control. This is to turn off start stop, and our Audi Drive Select. You can change. Turn off in comfort, auto, dynamic, efficiency, and then back to comfort again. Cycles through. Coming to the stereo, this has Audi's standard stereo system in it, which packs a real punch despite it's not being the Bose. But take a listen for yourself. So like I said, definitely sounds really good despite it not being one of the more premium radio systems. It still sounds pretty awesome. Coming down here, as I showed, we have storage here. We also have 2 cup holders. As you can see, they're big enough to hold a 1-liter bottle. We have a full power outlet over here and our parking brake over here. This adjusts to your liking, as you can see. You can actually retract the screen like that. Coming to the infotainment system, this is Audi's slightly older infotainment system, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because these were actually not that bad to use. If we go to menu over here, as you can see, I'll turn the air down so you guys can hear me. So basically it's all controlled through this knob right here. So we go to this is our Audi Drive Select, that sort of stuff. And these four options here actually represent these four buttons here. So as you can see right now, I have the option to go to systems, so I can just push that button and there you go, I'm in systems. So we're going to check vehicle settings like the background lighting, central locking, exterior lighting, that sort of stuff. We have a back button over here in between the seek up and seek down buttons. Driver assist, so speed warning, parking aid, and rest recommendation, and then the service and checks, which is when the next service is due. We have telephone, so obviously you can sync all your contacts, you know, directory, that sort of stuff. Info about the car, media, radio, and tone. And tone you can adjust like the bass, treble, that sort of stuff, you know, that sort of stuff. We of course have shortcut buttons to all of those right here. So tone, so you can adjust, like I just mentioned, car, radio, media, telephone, menu, which takes you back to that page as I showed earlier, navigation and info, and as I mentioned, seek up, seek down, and an SD card slot over here. We also have our in-dash CD changer right here. We have a little screen in the center which shows us some information. So we have our fuel range, date and time, it's 37 driving hours or driving time, fuel economy, average speed, distance traveled, that sort of stuff. And then we can also change it by pressing this button right here. We can change it: onboard computer, efficiency program, digital speedo, reduce display, which is basically turns it off completely. As far as materials on the dashboard go, everything is really nice, well built, soft touch. Obviously you'd expect being an Audi. I love this silver trim over here. Really sort of livens the interior up a little bit, which is nice. We have our manual dimming rearview mirror over here. We have our panoramic sunroof, so we can open it, we can open the shade, and then we can actually open the glass itself. Has a wind deflector, of course, over here. Pretty good size too for a small SUV like this. It's really good. We have our grab handles here. We have a suede headliner, and of course our dome light controls. It's all over here. Everything in here is just really good quality, especially comfort wise. I've got plenty of thigh support. Headroom is alright actually. If you go for one without the panoramic sunroof, you might have a little bit more headroom, but it's alright, it's not bad. And we have plenty of shoulder room. The seats are super duper comfy. You can also adjust the thigh support extensions, and they just bolster you in really nicely, so when you're going around corners in your Q3, as you do, the seats will hold you in really well. Turn it off right now. Well guys, thank you for watching my review on this 2017 Audi Q3 30 TFSI. As always, let me know what you guys think of the review and leave some suggestions of cars I should review in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Drive safely till then.